It is heartbreaking to see one of your strong, tough officers in a very dire situation.
Good evening. We begin with the breaking news on this Apache Junction police officer who was shot. Police have now identified the officer who was shot yesterday. We're told Officer Gabriel Facio, a 3-year veteran of the force, is still fighting for his life tonight.
12 News journalist Sean Rice spoke with Police Chief Michael Pooley, who described the impact that Officer Facio had on their department. Sean?
Yeah, Mark Caribe, good evening to you both. Michael Pooley, police chief here in Apache Junction, described Officer Facio as the heartbeat of their 150-person department here in Apache Junction. He described him as one of his favorite officers, describing him as a, quote, wonderful human being. Officer Facio does have 2 children and a wife who right now are by his side as he remains in extremely critical condition after he was shot in the face. I'm told right now he is fighting for his life at a Valley hospital. Now, Officer Gabriel Facio has been with the Apache Junction Police Department for nearly the last 4 years. He previously served as an officer with the Phoenix Police Department for a short time, graduating from the police academy there. Police say Officer Facio had initiated a traffic stop on 37-year-old Roger Nunez. This was yesterday morning, right before 9:30 in the morning. Roger Nunez was driving this white Tesla. He was said to be brandishing a gun at other drivers near the intersection of Ironwood and Ray. That's on the south end of Apache Junction. Now, as Officer Facio approached the driver's side window of Nunez's Tesla, the chief says he took a gun out and started running from his car. A foot chase ensued for a good mile down the road towards a residential community. It ended at the intersection of Radiance Avenue and Davis Drive. That's when Nunez said to have raised the gun and fired 4 rounds at Officer Facio. As I mentioned, one of those rounds struck him in the face. Other officers arrived within seconds of this happening. They returned fire. They struck Nunez multiple times, injuring him severely. Facio was rushed to the hospital with serious injuries. And this afternoon, the police chief called the actions of those responding officers, quote, heroic.
Had those officers not reacted the way they did, Officer Facio would have lost his life yesterday on that street. There's no doubt in my mind. And I met individually with each of those officers, and I let them know. And with tears in my eyes and tears in theirs, they appreciated knowing that they were able to save him for that at that point.
And Chief Pooley says the gun Nunez used in this shooting is considered a ghost gun. It is effectively untraceable, and it does not have a serial number on it. When asked if he was at all on their radar or had any prior criminal history, Chief Pooley said right now there is nothing they can find to that point. He said he was not considered a violent felon or someone who was prohibited from possessing a firearm. As for why Nunez would have allegedly pointed his gun at other drivers yesterday morning, would have fled from his car, and then allegedly fired those 4 rounds at Officer Facio, the only thing the chief could point to is a potential suicide by cop situation. He said right now that is what the evidence points to. Now, Nunez, he did survive his injuries after undergoing surgery at a Valley hospital, and in the future, he could face several felony charges for assault on a police officer. As for what the Apache Junction community can do for Officer Facio, right now, Chief Pooley said all they want is thoughts and prayers and hopes that the heartbeat of their department, someone who's been here for the last 4 years, has served and protect this community, will make a full and speedy recovery. We're live tonight in Apache Junction. Sean Rice, 12 News.
Yeah, we sure hope so. Yeah. Sean, thank you so much.